Hello, today Noob does 6 months update on Avail car sharing. For those that don't know, I currently share a 2016 Nissan Versa at the Phoenix airport with this company called Avail. And Avail is only at airports, and they manage everything for you. The rentals, the returns, the cleaning, and they do it all. You just drop it off and they'll take care of it. I'm currently in the Avail Plus limited plan. Limited meaning there's a limited amount of spaces, but it's a year-long contract, and I'm guaranteed $5,600 at least, if not more. And I'm currently 6 months, so halfway through that contract, and wanted to share some updates with you all. So this video is going to go over current mileage 6 months in, what happens if someone keeps your car longer than they should, what happens if your car is lost or stolen, what happens if you need to have some repairs done on it, if it's been in a wreck, if it needs maintenance, things like that. So first of all, the mileage. I dropped it off with a little over 63,000 miles. It currently has a little over 71,000 miles. So within 6 months, that's about 8,000 miles, give or take. So not bad, not bad. And the reason this is important is because Avail does have a maximum mileage limit. Not also per day, but I mean per car dropped off. So for the limited plan, it can only have 100,000 miles max, and then it will get kicked out of the plan. For the non-limited plan, just the Avail Plus plan, can have up to 125,000 miles. So it's important to know. So if you think about a year, 8,000 times 2, that's around 16,000 miles a year. Not bad. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what kind of car to be looking for. Next is this email. I received this early on, probably within the first month, maybe second month, saying, since your vehicle was returned 12 days after the scheduled drop-off or trip conclusion, we've given you extra money for those 12 days, which is nice, but it made me think, like, so what happened for those 12 days? What was going on? I got the idea, someone rented it for X amount of time. They didn't drop it off. They kept it for 12 days longer, which is crazy to think. But so I reached out to them and I received this email, and it says, yeah, the borrower's trip was scheduled from 24th of February to the 9th of March. But they didn't drop it off then. They kept it until the 21st of March. So I got the $260 for the scheduled trip, and then I got $240 for the overage, which is fine. Glad I explained it. I also asked about the mileage. You can see this was very early on because it still had 63,000 miles, and it still ended up with 63,000 miles. So they hardly used any mileage. Basically, I don't know what they did, but they just kept it and didn't return it, and so I got paid, which is nice. Oh, and the reason we're seeing this in emails is because the app itself sucks, the Avail app. They only have an iPhone app right now, and it only tells you when the car's being shared. It doesn't tell you like who's sharing it, which, privacy reasons is fine, but how long the trip's going to be, anything like that. So you either have to contact them through phone or email, and I've chosen email so I can keep a record of the conversation. So that's what we're seeing here, just emails back and forth. Alright, so that was that. That was if you remember, someone returned it late. Now, a month or so after that, I received this email, and it says, we're reaching out to let you know that your 2016 Nissan Versa was recently shared with a customer that has not returned it. Alright, cool. I already know what goes on if someone doesn't return it. So I read on. If at the scheduled time of the reservation, we have good news to report. Your vehicle has been recovered. With an exclamation point. So I'm like, oh, well, recovered. If you remember this first email, it says it was returned, just not on the scheduled time, but returned. But this one says it was recovered. I'm like, all right, so I keep reading. I get paid for the extra 7 days. All right, cool. I'm like, what does that mean? Recovered is different than returned. That makes me feel like it was stolen or lost or something like that, and they found it. Well, I didn't reach out to them about it, but a couple days later, I received this letter in the mail from ADOT, Arizona Department of Transportation, saying, we have been notified that your vehicle described below, my 2016 Nissan Versa, was towed. You are listed as the current owner of the lien holder. So my car was towed. So what I've gathered is my car was towed when it was being rented. Not sure why. Maybe they parked in a legal spot or something. The renter didn't go and get it back, but Avail was able to go recover it from the tow yard. I didn't know it was towed till after I received the recovered email. I didn't have to pay for anything. I was not informed at all. So Avail took care of all of it, which is awesome. I didn't have to go do any of it. I still got paid for those days that it was in the tow yard just sitting there, it seems like. But so that was that. That was interesting. Thought I'd share with you all about that. The next here is damage. So I received this. This is still ongoing, actually. But this is the first email I received from, I believe this was Allstate that emailed me directly, or maybe this was Avail. Avail uses Allstate, so some of these emails about this insurance claim, this damage, is from Allstate. But it says, we just gave you a call. I didn't answer the call. But our lot at Phoenix notified us that a dent and scratch happened to the rear bumper of your vehicle. We were able to confirm that the damage reported was new, and we've gone ahead and filed the claim with Allstate on your behalf. All right, cool. So the reason they can tell that it was confirmed that the damage was new is because before they rent it out to each new person, they take a video of the car. So they take it, they get it in its current state. But what I learned from this process going forward is I should have also taken pictures from the very beginning of every inch of the car. So take that to heart. If you're going to rent it out with Avail, before you drop it off, make sure you take pictures of every inch of it. High quality pictures, ones that you can zoom in on, and in good light, basically professional quality pictures. You don't have to pay a professional, but because, as we'll go on to the next email here, good morning. I attempted to reach you to discuss the Avail report claim for damage. We discussed the damage, and we discussed the damage with Avail, and they informed that the reported damage was pre-existent from when it was first received at Avail. All right, so now they're saying that the damage was pre-existent, which in the last email they said it wasn't, right? We were able to confirm that the damage reported was new. So not sure what happened between those first two emails. This one is from Allstate. This email is from Allstate. So, and they wanted, they asked if we had any more pictures so they could review it. I didn't take pictures. So learn from my mistake. Take pictures. I'll be doing that for many of my cars now while I'm going in there. But I asked them to send pictures of what they did have, because they had the pictures originally from the first time it was rented out that Avail took, and then also pictures of the current damage. So I got the pictures, and I looked at them, and there was a small scratch that could have been there from before, nothing major, maybe like an inch long scratch, but there's two big black, basically holes in my bumper now. It looks like someone ran into something that poked through it. And so I responded, I was like, hey, this is new damage. At least these holes are new damage. Like, we need to get those taken care of. Those weren't pre-existent. So I wrote back, and they said, I agree, the holes are not visible when the vehicle was dropped off, and I will set up an inspection to determine what the cost would be for the additional damage, that prior damage area. Unfortunately, the Good Hands Repair Network shop would be unable to provide a warranty. All right, so they have their specific shops that they take it to. Once again, I don't have to pay for any of this if it was new damage. And that shop provides a warranty on their work. But because it's kind of like iffy, like, oh, some of the damage was here, some's new, they're not going to provide a warranty. They're still going to do the work for free, still cover it, but no warranty. And I was like, oh, that's fine with me. No big deal there. So then I've just continued to get updates. We can see we're on to May 26th now. The first one here was April 27th. So a month later, we're now here. It's like, hey, I wanted to inform you that Avail is waiting for your vehicle to return to the lot, and then we'll move forward with the vehicle repair. So the good thing is, Avail is still renting out my car. It wasn't a big enough damage. Like, everything looked fine. There was just two holes in my bumper. There wasn't enough damage to not share. So I'm still making money, which is cool. They're still renting out, which is fine. Which also helped me learn that the car doesn't have to be perfect, pristine condition for you to drop it off and rent it out. I thought that's what it had to be, so I tried to find like the perfect clean car, but they were renting out with two new holes in the bumper. Not huge ones, probably like a quarter size each hole, but it just helped me get more idea of what they will take and rent out. And then let's see here, I have one more. This is from August. I'm reaching out to advise that I spoke with the shop this morning, and they are going to be picking up several vehicles from the lot to start repairs. So another month, or no, multiple months. What was this? May. Oh geez, June and July. And we're in August now, and they still haven't repaired my vehicle yet, which is fine. Once again, it's making money. They are going to repair it. That's awesome. All right, then While I was making this video, I received another email from Avail, and this one's interesting. So this just happened here early August. We wanted to let you know that your vehicle requires service due to AC not functioning properly. We believe the issue was maintenance related, and we typically don't cover the cost of maintenance related repairs. However, if it is discovered the issue can be tied to an event that happened while your vehicle was with us, we will work with you to resolve the issue. Per the Available Plus agreement, we help to facilitate routine maintenance on your vehicle. Would you like us to take your vehicle to receive a diagnostic of the issue and estimate for the cost of repairs? So once again, they do maintenance like oil changes, tire rotation, stuff like that. Maybe new tires, not sure yet, but haven't got to that point. But they think this is a major issue with the AC that wasn't caused by them renting it out. So that's something I'd have to cover. So I said, yes, go ahead, get a diagnostic done. I want to see what it is. I want to fix it because I still want to keep it in the program. So then they wrote back. This was August 16th. Today, as I'm making this voiceover, it's the 24th of August, so almost 10 days ago. Hi, thank you for contacting Avail. We have informed the Phoenix location to proceed with the diagnostics and estimate of the AC issue. I haven't heard anything back from them. So 8 days, almost, a week and a half. No, that's a little over a week, but still, anyways, haven't heard anything back from him after I gave the go-ahead. Not sure exactly what's going on, but that's the latest. That's the 6-month update on Avail car sharing. Hopefully you found some information helpful. I highly recommend you doing Avail car sharing. It's been super simple, and for those that are like, oh, $5,600 on a $8,000 car is not that good an investment. Well, once the car gets out of that, I will only owe $3,000 on it and can sell it for $7,000. So that's where the profit comes in. But it's been super simple. It's been fun watching my earnings go up. I'll get an email each time someone returns the car, say, oh, you got paid X amount of dollars. That's been fun, and it's been super simple. I'm looking for a second car. Hopefully that will be my next video in this series, if you want to call it. So if you like it, if you want to keep paying attention or learning about Avail car sharing, please subscribe. I will be putting out more videos. And yeah, have a great day.